Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs, taking on last season's national champions, the Fresno State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Gets some space around the 30. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? The 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Bulldogs, as they clean the lead here in this playoff game.
Unbelievable way to start this playoff game for this offense. First touch of the football, you get a hat-on-a-hat up front, and you can see the speed in that backfield for a big touchdown to get things started.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the single back takes the handoff.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Snags a quick throw. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
First down and 10. He'll hand it off. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Receiver makes the catch. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain. Sets him up 1st down at the 33.
Boy, nice job by the receiver of selling this route to the outside. Created enough space back to the inside. And there's the timing again between the quarterback and the receiver, giving him a chance to come up with some yards.
They'll try the ground game here. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. He finds his target, and it's complete. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. That ball snagged for a completion.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. And it's good right down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Fresno State offense back on the field. Last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Here's the second down play. They'll feed the back again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Makes a quick grab. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
First and 10 now for the offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. You either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
They'll ride the back again here. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Tackle made after a short return, and the pick ends that threat.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
And one final play before the end of the quarter. Hand off to the right side. Smothered for no gain, and that'll do it for the first quarter. Well, Kirk, Fresno State has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And here's the handoff. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away.
Quite a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back week that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. He keeps it on the design run. Clutch conversion on 3rd there. Sets him up 1st down from the 31.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Great grab on the sideline. He does get the foot down before going out of bounds. Receivers are bunched together. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Looking for the wide out. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
Comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He lets it rip. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
1st down here for this offense. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country. And they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. high-tech offense is back out on the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Runs through the defender.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance and a really nice gain.
Now it's second down here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Enough for a first down at the 37.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this third and short. See what you can do from here.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
It's second down after that completion. And he drops back in the gun. The receiver grabs it. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Design quarterback run. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. Second down after that run on the previous play. Now moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he'll just get rid of it. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They get the 3rd down conversion. First down now from the 37.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
Second down after that previous play. Delay handoff. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The defense now backed up in their own red zone. They'll run it here. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. Defense trying to hang on. The 12th play of the drive here. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Now the offense will spend the timeout here. Want to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Been an incredible drive here in this playoff game. Now they face Sterling short on play number 13. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech.
Well, that's how you close a half up. What a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after the throw for 6.
See if they can convert the point after. And it's good. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Play action here on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense here went with softer coverage, played some zone. I think the quarterback and the receiver recognized that. Good job of coming back to the football, and the quarterback put it right where it had to be for the 1st down.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous, lost his concentration, and drops the ball.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. The Minutes going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, that one's picked off. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He's back to throw again on 2nd down. Delivers quickly to the left side. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Chris, that's his 3rd interception in this game alone. If he's going to stay in this game, he's got to do a better job of protecting the football.
And the Louisiana Tech offense is back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looks to his left and makes the completion. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be 1st down. He hands it off from the gun. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's a wide receiver screen. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be 1st down. This offense in good position here. The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. There's the handoff. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Finds the receiver wide open. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
Really nice job here by the quarterback. He sells it looking downfield, knowing he wants to hit his running back on the angle route. Effective play to move these chains.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Oh, my gosh. What a miscue here by the offense. After all the preparation, all the practice time, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it in the end zone. It's a big-time drop.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. He's going to hand this off. Touchdown, Bulldogs, to put them on top now.
I'm a little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
And after the extra point, it's a 17-10 lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. The Fresno State offense is back on the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. They start the drive with a good throw to the right side. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out with the 32. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They're going to run it here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Catch is made down the middle. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. It's caught. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Offense now in the all-important red zone. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there. It doesn't work out.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
One team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on 4th down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Launching one to the end zone. The pass falls incomplete. A big 4th down stop for this defense.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. They'll run it to the right side. They tackle him about the 14.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Or it's snapped to the back. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check him out. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 20. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Now the important point after attempt. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. On the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Handoff heading left. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a 1st down.
They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. The defense gets him behind the line as time expires in the 3rd period. And Kirk gets Louisiana Tech with the lead. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. They'll try a pass here. Caught near the sticks. It's Jamison. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The offense really clicking against this battle defense.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that third down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
6th play of the drive coming up. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Caught in the flat by the running back. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. 2nd down and 10 after the incompletion from the 23. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Looking for his big tight end. Touchdown, Fresno State. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. That's a crucial score, Kirk. Makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. The momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PHC is good. They still trail, though. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
The pass rush closing in. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. What a snag by the senior.
Well, a big part of the reason, Chris, we've seen this offense be able to build a lead is because of the way they've mixed up the run with the pass. Back-to-back plays, positive yards. I love that they're keeping an aggressive mindset, even working with a lead.
The offense really clicking here. And looking to throw now on first down. Not able to connect. Incomplete. Second down play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
You know, the outcut is a routine throw, but it really illustrates how much time the quarterback and receiver have worked on this route. Because the more you work on it, you can close your eyes and make this throw. But it's not easy if you don't put a lot of reps in.
Going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Pressure is coming. The scramble doesn't get there. That's going to bring up fourth down.
This is a nice job here by this defense on third down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his first down, but they keep him short to set up this fourth down.
Here on fourth down to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw here. Defense is coming after him. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Oh, the defense blows an opportunity. You get them to fourth down, a chance to get the ball back to your offense, and instead it's a first down, and now this one could be over.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. A pre-snap motion from the offense. Grinding away with a running game. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Seventh play of the drive coming up. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Louisiana Tech.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They're going to run the option. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Plays we've had so far. Third down and the crowd really getting into it. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Louisiana Tech.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. QB keeper all the way. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's brought down just across the 25-yard line. Here comes the Fresno State offense back on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in the playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Outstanding field position to begin this drive. He'll try to pick it up on the ground. And test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Had a nice drive going here, but now it's 3rd down and long. It's a draw to the back. He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down now. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. The distance will be from 36 yards away. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Running out of time in the pocket. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Bringing pressure. And he's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Looking for a late deep shot. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. First down, looking to throw the football. Grabbed by the receiver. Well, refuses to be stopped. They can't get him to the ground. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
What a job by this offense to be able to get this score. And now, Chris, you look at that scoreboard. They're within one possession. Big decision about whether you kick it and rely on the defense or you go with the onside kick and hope for some luck.
Point after, up and good. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here.
Fresno State, 24.
Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
And the offense will just take a knee. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.